Welcome to Baltimore. After getting himself court-martialed from West Point, Poe moved here to this house behind me where his aunt and cousins were living. This is where he met his cousin, who he would later marry. We're gonna go check out the house where they were living for 2 years.
Although this house museum only has a few items that were actually owned by Poe, what you get from this visit is a real sense of the tight quarters the Poe family was living in while in Baltimore.
While living here, Poe wrote the story MS Found in a Bottle, which as you read it, you discover that the narrator is on the ship The Flying Dutchman, and he eventually goes down with the ship. This story somehow won him first place in a story competition, which eventually led to a job offer back in Richmond, so Poe took his family and moved back to Richmond.
From Richmond, Poe moved to Philadelphia and eventually New York, which is why it was kind of a surprise when he was found back in Baltimore. But for that part of the story, we're going to have to go to Westminster Church Burial Ground.
Now this is where Poe's story gets Poe-esque. Poe was on a lecture tour in Richmond and on his way back to New York, where he was living at the time, and found incoherent in the streets of Baltimore, in some other person's clothes. Nobody knows how he ended up in Baltimore, what he was doing. He was taken to the hospital and a few days later passed away. He was age 40. To this day, there are several theories, but nobody actually knows what caused his death. He was brought here to Westminster Burial Ground and buried.